going on?
Not much.
So we're at the Sapp Brothers in Cheyenne.
And we finally made it this far.
Finally made it this far. We've made it over to Ogden last night. Roads in Wyoming were looking a little sketchy last night. We were checking the road reports, traffic cameras, stuff like that. Looked like by the time you got to, well, what, like even Fort Bridger?
Yeah.
Like just 30 miles into Wyoming, you know, the roads were snow covered. We had travel advisories that were high impact travel warnings. The snow was going to cause high impact travel delays and stuff like that. So by the time we got into Ogden, it was snowing, and we just decided we played safe and stopped there. We ended up staying pretty much the whole night.
Yeah.
Got up at 5 a.m., checked the roads. Was still screwed up. Slept a little bit longer. Checked it again. By the time the sun started coming up, it was like around 7 a.m. Started seeing a little light in the sky, checking it out again. Conditions started to get a little bit better, so we took off. Now we're doing our switch out. I made it out to Cheyenne now. Elk Mountain, pretty much from as soon as I left Rawlins and started over the mountain, all the way to Laramie, pretty much all the way over to here.
Yeah.
Roads have been snow covered, slick, and we're fully loaded too. We're just about 78,000 pounds, and I was still slipping and sliding around some. Now you can see out here, you know, snow covered, started coming down, pretty good flurries again. So get over into Nebraska, see what's going on. What weather we're saying is probably going to be snowing all the way to Lincoln.
Yeah, all the way to Lincoln. And then the Nebraska 511 out was saying that the roads are partially covered all the way to Grand Island, with a couple sections where it's completely covered.
So we're going to get on down the road a little bit. If it just gets, you know, too much and roads are getting covered up and starts getting stupid, we'll pull off again for a while, wait for things to get a little bit better. I mean, having snow covered roads doesn't necessarily stop you, it's just,
No, it just makes it.
but if you can't see the road,
Yeah.
or if you do get into conditions where it gets icy and you're sliding around and everything, maybe it's just best to get off the road. So it's a play it by ear kind of thing. I mean, plus too, you gotta look at it. I mean, some people, I go through all the snow and whatever. It's like, we have to take extra things into consideration, you know, that like last week, you know, the Selena shitting her pants on ice, you know.
Yeah.
Getting off the road sometimes is just a smart thing for us. I mean, being owner operators, if we slide out, have a wreck, who's responsible for that?
Yeah.
Us. What happens to our truck if it gets totaled in a ditch?
We're just out of business.
We're out of business, we're screwed.
Yeah, it's not.
You know, you don't just go back to the company and they give you another truck 2 days later, go, oh, we'll hop in that one then.
Yeah.
Or something like that, you know. I mean, it basically put us out of business, so until we could find time to get another truck and get up and going again. So it's just the way it is, you know. It's for us, the liability involved too on the other end. Not to mention too, if we do get in a wreck, it's our fault.
Yeah.
So we could have stopped and we didn't. We get a wreck and hey, too bad, so sad for you. So, you know, we could even have our lease canceled with Landstar and stuff like that because of a wreck. So sometimes it's just not worth it. So if anybody ever wonders, you know, we're not, I mean, we run hard. We push it on through most of the time, but sometimes, you know, it just doesn't pay to push it too far.
Yeah.
So. Right?
Right.
So, cool. We're gonna pull over to the side over here, take the dogs out for a minute and get moving.
Yes. It's
Right?
time to get moving.
All right, let's do it. fine, soft evening, eh? Oh. Yep.
It's a blustery one.
Nice covered roads, nice wheel spin.
Yep.
Freeways are looking kind of covered. Still got the, looks like one clear lane, you know, kind of like wagon wheel trail going through it. See how it goes. If we go down the road a little piece and it goes away.
I just checked the thing again. It's totally snow covered to Sydney, and then it's partially snow covered for a little while, and then it goes back to totally snow covered.
Wunderbar.
So like Oglala, and then partially covered to Grand Island.
Yeah, stupid Lolo just had me out there stepping and fetching, man. We pulled off the pumps over to the side by the shop there at the truck stop, and I just took her out without a leash real quick, figuring she'd jump out, take a whiz, and come back.
They're usually pretty good.
Yeah, they're usually good about it, man. She got out there in the snow and started chasing snowflakes. She ran like 30 yards from me.
Yeah.
She took off. She looked like she was heading for the freeway. And then she finally stopped and turned around and goes like, she almost kind of like had a oh shit moment. She's like, oh, where am I? You know? I was actually running after her because it didn't look like she was going to stop. Yeah, these roads are all covered up now. Stay between the poles. Keep her between the ditches.
Yeah. Still see the pavement. Okay.
That's how it was all the way over Laramie and everything too. Got me down, got everybody down to about 35 miles an hour for a little while.
Yeah, it's all good right up until today?
Yep. All right, good stuff.
Yep.
We'll check back.
Yep.
Good times. So we're back in Illinois now. Just got off the freeway.
Yeah. I had to.
Freeway was all covered. Yeah, we had to guess where the off ramp was. There was a truck spun out on the off ramp. So we're heading back out to Arthur right now. Pick up our next load. Week 9, baby.
Week 9. Woo! Wish we had like 3 weeks
We've had
instead of 2.
We had snow from what, Ogden?
Yeah.
We ended up stopping in Ogden because the storm was blowing into Wyoming, getting all nasty over there. So we ended up spending the night. Got started in the morning. Everything worked out, even the roads were covered through Wyoming mostly. Got over to Nebraska, covered the whole day.
Yeah.
Got into western Iowa finally before it broke up a little bit. Got over towards Des Moines and Walcott. Everything was cool for a while. Got back into Illinois. Here we are again.
Well, and it's funny too, because like my whole shift driving, I didn't even get across Nebraska.
Yeah, you didn't even make it all the way across Nebraska, which you should have been able to do under normal conditions.
I should have been able to get to Des Moines.
Well, and then like me, usually I turn out 650 plus miles a shift. I did 550.
Yeah.
You know, because it was just slow go all day, you know, just icy roads, and
yeah, I got
had to slow it down. No cruise control, no nothing. Just
started in Cheyenne. I ended up in York. That's as far as I got, because I was going like 45 miles an hour all night.
yeah, all night we're just super slow. I broke loose here and there and sped up, but then
yeah, me too.
snow-covered roads would come back and you slow it back down a little bit. Good times.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
I mean, we're not sliding or anything. Luckily, our load's heavy. We're about 78,000 pounds, so I mean, we're just cruising, but... And so we got to get out here and get this load, head right back, see how bad it gets. I mean,
yeah, I mean, snow shows like if we could get back up to Des Moines.
Was it like Davenport?
Yeah, it's like,
Actually, back over by Walcott, it looked like the snow line was kind of breaking.
yeah, by like 10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Man, just driving into the abyss right now, though.
Yeah, it's like.
I mean, we got, yeah, where you can see the line on the road where they've plowed it, so you just kind of stick to that. There's really no tracks on the road to follow or anything like that, so.
Yeah.
Just cruising, man.
Yeah, 57 was like this too. Like you couldn't see the road or anything.
Yeah, the freeway was looking like this too. You couldn't see nothing. At least they had the, you know, although pretty spread out, but they had little poles on the side of the road. You could just stay between the lines, you know, keeping it between the ditches.
Right, yeah, yeah.
Right.
The rumble strips help too.
Yeah, rumble strips. You start meandering around a little bit, you know, all of a sudden you get a rumble. It's like, oh, there it is.
You just inch it over to the left a little bit, try to hold it steady.
I'm over winter already, and we still got a couple more months to go. Easy.
I know.
Yeah, we'll see how bad this holds us up, though. We got 15 drops this week.
Yeah.
Sunday night, we want to be back out in Richland, Washington by Tuesday morning, which we could do if we can roll straight on through, but if we're slowed down like this, might be running behind. 15 drops.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, I'm just glad for a backhaul.
Yeah, if we didn't have this backhaul, we would have been shut down so many times already.
Yeah.
If we were empty, we would have been stuck.
Well,
There's no way.
I don't even know, like getting off of that off ramp, I don't even know if that would have been feasible empty.
Well, I'm just meaning
Yeah.
Wyoming yesterday would have been impassable empty. There's no way.
But yeah, I mean, just so many different factors if you're empty. There's so many different spots that there would have been no way, Jose.
Well, and that's going to be a number of times over the course of this winter. We're going to be coming back empty all the time, and if it turns even a little bit nasty, we already saw it. This truck just turns into a sled.
Yeah.
We're all over the road, you know. It's like we have to start just going straight down to 5 and taking a 40 across or something. I don't know.
I
Sucks,
guess
man.
that'd be faster than getting shut down.
Yeah, it's faster than getting shut down. It adds a lot of miles on, but hey, do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You want to get that next load and make that money. Do what you got to do.
Yeah, because I guess an extra shift is more better than 2 days shut down. I don't know how many extra miles it has. We should find out. It's got to be a good extra
Good.
1,000 miles.
Yeah, 500,000 miles, something like that. You got to go straight all the way down to Bakersfield. Cut over to Barstow. Or wait, no. What am I talking about? Yeah, 58. Go down to Bakersfield, take 58 over to Hatchby, over to Barstow. No, that's the 15. What am I talking about? We're going to get down to the 40.
Yeah.
Either way, good times.
So I guess check back in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll check back in a bit. Go hook up this next load.
Yep.
Yep.
Ow.
So we just got hooked up to our trailer here in the yard. Taking the dogs out for a minute. You can see they enjoy the snow. Yeah, they end up chasing all the snowflakes. Sits in, like Gordo right there, he'll sit out there and just eat the snow for a while. He loves it. And the both of them, once they get out in it, they love ripping around in it like this. Goofball. Right, girl? What are you doing? What's going on? She was already outside. She was out there ripping around too. So we're in a severe weather warning. The warning has turned red, and it's not going to let up until Monday night. Expecting, I think it was 7 to 10 inches of snow in this storm right now. I'd say we probably got about 5 inches on the ground right now from what I was just out there trudging through. So, man, he's going for a run. But it's a pretty widespread storm moving up through now too. I don't know if we're going to get caught. Just having to hang out, get back out to the freeway and see what's up. Our load's about 32,000 pounds, so that was hilarious.
Just watching him run around.
Yeah, he's ripping it up.
Yeah. Yeah, he never went to the bathroom, but I figured he needed to get some energy out, so.
Yeah. So had fun trying to unhook. That was the trailer we just brought in right there. You can see it's all snow packed and everything. Had fun trying to unhook from that.
Yeah.
That they're just burning it up, trying to get out from underneath that thing. Then pretty much had to do a haul ass back end job on this one just so we could get hooked up. So we're all hooked up right now. Gonna head back out of here. Right?
Right.
I guess we'll check back, see how bad the roads get.
Yeah, if we can get out of here.
If we can even get out of here.
When I was checking the weather up Champaign, it's just the advisory right here is where it's gonna get the most snow. So.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we can get back up the road before it gets too bad. So, all right.
Yep.
Out.
Out.
What's up? Well, we're back in Wyoming. Just east of Cheyenne right now, heading up over the summit, drop over to Laramie. The sky has cleared up finally. Roads seem decent. It's getting cold out though. What is it?
It's 11 degrees now.
11 degrees. Sun just went down. It's Monday evening now. The 16th. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Managed to get out of Arthur last night.
Yeah.
Probably had about 6 inches of snow while we were there.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, it's funny, we went to unhook from our load.
You
Couldn't get out from underneath it. Finally just burned a trench in the ground with the wheels.
Got down to the dirt.
Yeah, got down to the dirt, finally got out of it. Spun around the yard, went and found our other loaded trailer.
Yeah.
First attempt at trying to back under it, didn't make it. Spinning out. Had to pull back forward, jam it in reverse and just haul ass into the trailer. I go, get ready, you're gonna get a jolt. Bang that thing. So we got hooked up though. Blowing snow, use caution.
Yeah, they had warnings tonight, 65 plus winds.
Yeah, sign a little bit back coming out of Cheyenne, said 65 mile an hour plus winds tonight too. But we're loaded, we can handle it.
Not so much the blowing snow that's a problem, it's where it goes over the road and creates an ice patch across the road.
Yeah. Yeah, the blowing snow makes little ice patches and then you get the wind. But it's week 9, baby.
Whoop, whoop.
2 weeks off.
Hell yeah.
Finish this week up and then we're shooting down to Vegas.
See some of the kids for Christmas?
Yeah, check in with the fam.
Yeah, your brother's gonna be there.
Yeah, my brother's gonna be in town with his family. Looks like we'll make it to see them.
Yeah.
Should be cool.
Yeah. Be a good year this year.
Yeah, going home with a fat bank account.
Yep.
considering where we were by middle of the year compared to now.
Yeah.
After Traveloco and
Yeah, just
the market taking a dump.
Just about to go out of business.
Just about to go out of business. Had that breakdown with a one box. We were broke.
Yeah, yeah.
Now we're all built back up and everything's cool.
If it hadn't been for that maintenance account.
Yeah, that maintenance account, had we not had that put together, would have been done. Would have been cashed out. But now, just a few months later, flying high. All right. Yeah, gonna get some things done though.
Yeah, we saw that cool guard on that one Freightliner. That was cool.
Yeah, we're looking to get a bull bar on this thing, which I guess would kind of give it away that it doesn't look like a new truck is working right now.
Yeah.
Hey man, nobody wanted to work with us on a good deal. Gotta go ahead and crack that egg on everybody right now. Just sorry, no new truck right now.
Yeah, that's alright though.
It's alright, this truck's still running alright. And we got plenty of money stacked up in the bank right now to handle any issues we may have with this truck, so it'll be alright.
We better just keep our money.
Yep.
Oh no.
Oh, that was your bag of chips. We're going up in elevation, the bag just popped.
Scared the dogs.
Yeah, they're over there. Hey, can I get into that now?
Scared me.
Yeah. Oh, Gordo's got a gun. So yeah, we're not getting a new truck right now though. Sorry. Something may work out after first of the year. If it comes down, a good deal comes back to us, but for now, we're just gonna keep rolling like this. Oh, blowing snow. So we'll start working on some stuff on this truck. Like I said, getting a bull guard on the front. Gotta start changing out the super singles again. They're hitting on about 250,000 miles now too.
Yeah, that one's done.
Yeah, one we changed out a couple months earlier than the other three, so it's getting the tread on it's getting to the point we gotta start changing it. So probably change out two, keep the other two rolling for a little bit, and then change those ones out. Other than that,
Yeah.
everything's just going. Truck's been serviced, gave it a truck wash yesterday.
Yeah.
It's already dirty as hell again. After going through all the snow, through...
Oh yeah, it was a slow go last night.
Yeah, going like 35 miles an hour just to get back up out of Illinois.
Yeah.
That was sucked.
That took me all night just to get back to Walmart.
Yeah, 250 miles took all night.
Well, then the night before, I drove for 8 hours. I didn't even get across Nebraska.
Yeah. Crazy.
I hate that. It makes me busy.
Oh, just deal with it. So we'll get on up over the hill, get to Laramie. Keep on chugging. Of course, we're running behind this week again. But we'll get caught up. Be aight.
Yeah, all good.
Be all good. 15 drops this week. What? Or no, one canceled.
One canceled, so 14.
14 drops. Sucks.